No?
Okay.
Being an app, a tech app, we have a lot of tools that help make the passenger and the driver safe. So, for example, we have what we call trip monitoring. So, for example, you're going north and the app suggested a route to your house.
Okay.
If the driver goes south,
That means there's something wrong.
or yeah, there means something wrong, right?
Yeah.
So it will set up an alarm. It will send a message to you and saying, "Hey, are you still okay?"
What do you
In your
transit?
mobile phone.
On your mobile
While
phone.
you're in transit.
Yeah, while you're in transit. If you don't reply, it will go into some of our parang safety centers, and then it will start to call you.
Okay, so what happens if that happens? What happens if that happens?
So
you send me. You send.
if you don't respond,
Oh, yeah.
usually, so typically like
Like
so there are parang the app monitors your trip. If you stop suddenly, like for more than 10 minutes, it will like set up an alarm. If you divert, it will set up an alarm.
For instance, the commuter fell asleep or was forced to.
Oo. So instance, if you fall asleep and like you weren't able to respond, it goes to our safety center. Someone will then parang notice that, hey, this car that's supposed to go north is going left or down.
Going astray.
Call the passenger, call the driver now, right? So that's kind of one way.
So what happens if you call a passenger and then the passenger says yes?
No, the passenger says
So
yeah.
what? I mean, do you call the police?
There are procedures to trigger an emergency if it's necessary. But we find
That is
kasi
the
that
extreme
parang
na.
extreme na yun. We find that, I mean,
No, but I mean, look, what happens if the passenger is really in danger? So there's an ulterior motive to the driver has an ulterior motive.
so
I mean, so you've alerted me. Then what happens next?
we
I mean, how do I?
we call the driver too. We actually think that's a good deterrent, that we know what he's doing.
Yeah.
If the driver
That's
really
true.
wants to do harm,
So that's tech, right? That's one
Yeah.
parang aspect.
They
But-
are identified. And,
sana may ano sa police, no?
Hindi, meron kami. We do at the back end. If we need to, we actually have an emergency response team that can arrive, up to parang 15-20 minutes
Trace,
on your site if necessary, working hand in hand with authorities.